like any business, really, Montage Companies has encountered a number of issues and obstacles throughout our growth. I believe one I may have mentioned was back in 2003 when I was forced to go back to work full time for someone else, which was not my primary goal. But what was unique there, the business did not come to an end. You know, I think it's important to kind of check your entrepreneurial spirit, and I think that was one of those moments when I had to check my entrepreneurial spirit. You know, we could have easily said, well, you know, this is not working, and kind of step away, but you know, we tapped into some savings, and Sharon is my mother as well, so I tapped her pocketbook for a few dollars, and you know, we were able to at least keep the company going for the next 3 years in a part-time consulting manner until we were able to go again full-time in '07.
I recall that some of the initial problems that the business had to overcome were some financial problems, and Stefan talked about that. Different personalities during the initial stages of the business was also a problem. There were a few other individuals involved in the business, and understanding individuals' needs as it relates to the business and in what direction the business wanted to go was very challenging. We believe that finding out who had the entrepreneurial spirit was a challenge as well. It was at times difficult to motivate others without having a clear outlook on the ultimate financial stability of the company. We should also note that the nature of the business climate when the business began versus current economy now was also a problem.
Yeah, I recall, well, in 2001, when we first started the business, I believe we were coming off of the end of the tech boom. We were just a year out of the Y2K scenarios, and again, you know, it was a kind of a credit crunch. Things were tightened up. Banks weren't really lending. So you know, really, we had to ask ourselves some serious questions. You know, we had to figure out where are we going to get money from, and I think I told you that I tapped a pocketbook here. But you know, really, we never really felt that it was out of our reach to really keep the business going. I personally feel that a lot of the weaknesses in the business actually fall on its leader, and that would be me. I sometimes tend to be not as focused as a planner as I should be, and so that's why when we brought Sharon on board in August, actually.
Yeah,
right?
August. I just started August.
In August of '09.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, he has been courting me for this company for a very long time.
Since the beginning, the very, very beginning, embryonic beginning, even. But no, we realized that you know, the financial planning is really something that's very important, especially now as you know, since '07 we have grown the business probably 100% year over year. And about 300% since '07. So I mean, we've really had some significant growth. We've hired 3 new employees over the last year and a half. So we've began to take a more serious look at financial planning. We have a CPA on staff who now does our financial planning and analysis, and helps us with forecasting as well. The size of the company, I also believe, can sometimes be construed as a weakness. Now, we're a small company with 4 full-time employees and about 75 part-time employees. So we're a growing organization and not really such a small business anymore. So I do think that the perception of size of us being a small business can sometimes be construed as a weakness, because I believe it has probably contributed to us not winning some certain opportunities that we have come across in the recent past. So.
Sure, I agree with that. But I think knowing our weaknesses is important as well, but knowing our threats is also crucial. One threat in the arena in which we work, and actually this, I would say, specific to our diversity business, would be business regulation. For example, if municipalities, school districts, and other government entities do not take the WMB compliance seriously, that is, ensuring that vendors remain compliant with documented processes, then this could seriously affect and even threaten businesses like ours that rely on such programs for leveling the business playing field.